I don't know if this is live or not, but it seems like it. Let's go on YouTube. I think I'm live. I don't even know. I wish I could know if I'm live here, guys.
If you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify.
I guess we are live. This is my fun account. What account is this? Let's see. This is my real account. Cool. This is my real demo account. That makes sense. All right. Nasdaq. I think we are live now. I think I'm live. I don't even know. This is quite. Mhm. Okay. Chat. If I can hear myself. Am I live? Says I am. Okay, cool. So we're just trading. I think I'm live here myself. Okay, I think I'm good. Cool. So let's trade in Nasdaq here. Right after CPI. I think we could see a little drop. I'm bullish on this market, but I think we went ran up higher first. So maybe let me look for a little drop here. I want to see if we can even get below this 22,000 level. Here's a major number. Make our way to this blue area. It's a 4-hour C4, or we can expect price to explode from. I just want to see if we can get that at least, and maybe we can start seeing price go higher here. Not many shorts. I'll explain why in a second. Just move some things away. Welcome to The bag snatcher. Live trade session. Just so you guys know, it's nothing to hide, nothing ashamed of. Rather, a protection, right? Being safe. Don't anyone knock on my door about nothing. So everything's gonna be done today on this demo here. You can see so far I've ran it up to about 112,000. Look at the history. I've been trading for a little bit, so some losses in there, wins in there, whatever. But just know this goes all the way back. It's been a month, right? So I've been trading for a little bit. That's an account I tend to put some nice little decent trades on. But today with Nasdaq, we're just watching see if we can get a move lower here. Because some many shorts here really stem from the 10-second chart, if I'm being real with you guys. Really 5-second chart. So let's expand this out and see something real quick. See this level here? Ideally, I don't want to see price really break above it. If it does, I don't want to see break above here. So I stop loss all the way up here, but I'm really watching this nice little drop off in price where we see sellers seem to be interested, right? 5-second chart. Now, mind you, keep in mind, we have what you call SMT, where Nasdaq made a slightly higher high. We didn't see that take place on US 30 after going to a high time frame level. So that's why I am shorting this market overall from a higher time frame context. Ran higher into a daily fair value gap or daily loop zone, as you call it now. And price start breaking down. Here would have been a nice entry actually here. And here would have been a nice entry too as well. All right, this would have been better entries, which some of my accounts I got in here. But this YouTube account, I got in around here. So we'll see. But I don't want to necessarily see this start going bonkers. If it does, we'll be wrong. Again, on a high time frame basis, I am bullish, just so you know. So it's a 5-second view. Let's get a 10-second chart for a second, which is probably a little bit more comprehensive now. So 10-second chart, we have this level here to contend with. So maybe I'll leave you guys with a 10-second view instead. That's probably more. Somewhat more beneficial at this point. So I'm really watching that level here, see if that can hold the price, keep it at bay. On the 10-second chart. All right, stop loss is nice in place, way above structure. If this continues dropping, and then look at a 1-minute chart, draw a fib from this recent high to low. It's permitted to go at least 50%. So already traded above the 50% level. The next level is this little zone here. So even if it trades outside of this one, and watch all these little gaps in here. Let's see how price wants to act to that, right? I want to see those ideally drop price lower. Ideally, like it could trade all the way to the top of this daily loop zone, and it'll still be okay to deliver shorts. That's my expectations. Again, it's a bullish market, so we're counter trend trading at the moment. Okay. Keep that in mind. Oh, and then I just realized 9:30 opening price around the corner. So we'll see how that affects price. We also have this 5-minute level here. So if anything, we don't want to see this 5-minute level, this nice little zone here. I don't want to see that traded outside of. Okay. So like I don't want to see closed outside of. That would be problematic. So let's just look at where price is on regular trading hour base. And again, our target is really here. And if it really gets crazy, which I don't know if it's going to do all that, right? the way markets move, but if it gets really crazy, it could take out all these lows. I don't see that, but you never know. So we're just gonna put our TP. I'm just make sure I want to do this. Look at this from a real long perspective here. That would be nuts if it does that. Yeah, for it to take out these lows, I think would be aggressive. Um, I just want to see a nice retracement, right? Like, I think this level could get tagged, and maybe the high of London session. So again, I'm just trying to capture 50 points. The mantra here is, can you capture 50 points per session? We'll do this. So I just want to capture that nice little move here. 50 point would be from 22,000. Let's just call it 30. Will be what? 22,000. 21,980. Somewhere around here. So the 980 level. So we'll see if we get that drop or not. 930 opens on the corner. Let's kind of look at what price has done so far compared to regular trading hours. So all the way up here. Wow. Just zoom this out for a second. The price close here. That red. I like the current day to be red. This one's black now at this point. These were previous day and DLGs. All right. And we got the red one. So down here is where price closed yesterday. Let's look at this from a and price is currently up here at 22,000. So price is all the way up here. Quite interesting. So if they have to keep running this higher, I don't think they'll need to bring it down here. So my thoughts are saying if we are to get a push lower, we could just run these lows right here. Right? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take part at a far level, but in case we just decide to go even bonkers to take out nice PM lows, that'll be cool. Let's go back to electronic trading hours for a second. And we have 15 minutes before 9:30 opening price. We'll see how that affects the markets today. I mean, kind of so guys created me and a couple traders came together, created a group called the Texas Heights. You often see me trading live on there under the heading of the back snatcher. So I my goal is to trade live every single day. So on the Texas Heights YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to that as well. I'll be going live there as well. Right, I'll try to interchange between both. I want to go live every single day, train the Nasdaq. So that's the ideal here. Um, Again, we're watching this level here on the 5-minute chart too. If we start closing out of there, then that could be problematic for this run lower. In the meantime, the way the market is moving, it feels like it might just wait for 9:30 and just immediately deliver those shorts. That's how I feel at this point. And the question is, if it delivers those shorts, how low could it go? Realistically, if we look at it again from regular trading hour perspective, these lows could get targeted. If they do get hit, this might just get hit. So I like these lows here, and maybe even drop some more. I don't see it just full on reversing, but I can see run out these lows right here, and then maybe use here as an inverse. So I like the 21,900 level as a solid level where price can potentially reverse from. If we even get a drop, right? We might just keep going, staying strong. So I'm just gonna leave this on here. If we even get that, right? So 21,900 level. That's right here. So if price hits this, if it can even make its way all the way this low, I want to see if we start hitting some type of reversals. It can spike below here, and that's the reverse. If we get that, right? Big if, of course, still all the way up here after CPI news release. All we can do as a trader is analyze the charts and then accept the risk. That's what I'm doing. But I'm about to go walk my dog real quick. And I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go walk my dog. All right, so I'm back. Let's see again if 930 can deliver some enticing shorts, maybe all the way back down here, again below here. I'm watching the 21,900 level. And also, do have a nice little blue zone here. I'm watching this. If price trades back above this level, that's if it even goes all the way down there, guys. Again, the first bus stop is here. I want to see this blue line here. There we go. So now I hit the 22,000 level. Does it have momentum to even go lower, or can we reverse from here? This is the first strong level, psychological. 22,000. And see more momentum here, guys. And we have that 930 opening price. All right. So it's keyed off this 22,000 level, which is just a psychological number that I'm watching. I want to see drop a little lower here. There we go. It needs to push past that level though. It's stalling a little bit. Look at US 30. US 30 is going aggressively lower. Looks like once the target is London lows. Look at that beauty there. Look at that beauty. You see that? How beautiful is that to know what price is going to do? Isn't that our 50 points right there? Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Take some off right there. Or you could just take off more there. But that could easily lead to a bounce based off the 4-hour chart. But that's why I told you guys on a regular trading hour, we'll see if we get a run here. Let's see if we get a run lower. It's struggling there though. That's the first area I told you guys we might struggle from. So I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I might close off some more. It's an aggressive retracement here. Trying to be more patient, see if we get a little bit more lower. Let's look at it from a regular trading hour perspective for a second. Okay, my dog is going nuts here, guys. My dog is running up and down. I guess he's really itchy. Take some more off here, guys, just because. Might as well. We got our 50 points already. Who cares? So again, if 10 is strong, it's 4-hour level here on the electronic trading hour that could lead to a bounce. I'm just trying to be patient, see if we can get another delivery lower. Like I told you guys below here. I don't know if we'll get that. That's why I closed out a lot of my position here. Ideally, this should deliver short. I want to see this deliver shorts right here. I want to see more shorts delivered there. Stop loss and profit. So that 4-hour level is proven to be tough. Let's see if we can get some momentum here. If we get momentum, I want to see an aggressive push. But it's tough right now. I don't know if we can go all the way over here, guys. I don't know. At this point, stalling there too many times. Patient. We're seeing some more shorts come into place, so we see some more momentum here. More momentum, please. If not, I'll be happy touching the sidelines at this point. What's going on? I'm with my stop loss, please. So look on a 1-minute chart for a second, guys. This could lead to a full-blown reversal. Full-blown reversal. So we're to readjust this right here. Watch here. Let's see if this can hold. It just ran a little higher, took out some liquidity there. Let's see that wants to drop price. If we trade above here, then that'll be wraps. That's what my stop loss where it's at. All right. Again, this could be a full-on reversal to then go back higher. This is a bullish market for me. All it is hit a 4-hour level that I identified earlier. Everything's still intact for some more shorts until we overcome here. If we overcome this level, then we perhaps can see something else. That's why you gotta take those partials. We already took 50% off, so we're straight. Yeah, this is done. It is done, guys. How do you close out this position? All right. So that was that. I mean, nice little, price run. Now, could this deliver higher? Since they have a lot of mental capital that was used for this trade, I'm not fluid yet, just flip right away. On a 1 minute chart now. So from a 1 minute perspective, right, all just trading here is still good to drop lower. It really is still good to drop lower. But I don't care. I'm just trying to capture what? My 50 points per session. So let's keep the close on a 1 minute chart. But we also have this on a 5 minute chart. I'm not a fan of going against the bulls because these bulls are serious business, right? They mean serious business. So let's respect that. And this is probably still gonna deliver lower. But I don't care to participate. We already did what we had to do. Right? So again, demo balling here, but you can see for today. Whatever this is. How much show the profits? Show the profit for today. I'll not show the profit for today. But nice. This was like at 112,000 earlier, so about 1,200, 1,300 for the day. We'll take that any day. Now this could be a retracement for a higher move, higher price. Let's see if I want to take this actually. That's around the 980 level. And we're gonna keep some mental capital for later. Again, this could still deliver shorts. If it delivers shorts here, take out these lows or goes back to this level I was expecting, which I can see that happening. Right? We can still look for those longs. So let's see if we can still go lower. This is why the lower time frame, 10-second charts, sometimes get you out of trade prematurely. But I don't really care about that because in the day, the trade I got in was based off of the second chart. So I'm just using my ability to get out and trade off the second chart as well. We had a nice 50-point run. Right? Look at this. How do you look at this, guys? Executions. So just from 22,028 to here, yeah. I think we got a 50-point run. More than 50 points, right? So I'm good. That's what I'm looking for the AM and PM session. AM session 50 points, PM session 50 points. That's it. I really don't have to do much anymore except for watch price. But again, this trade was pre-AM, pre 9:30, I guess. So if something presents itself for another short, for another long, I'll take it. This could drop lower some more, but I will just be watching it drop lower instead of being in the trade. And I won't be surprised if it goes to our levels. Once it goes there, it's gone to level number 1, which is here. Does it have the ability to reverse from here? In the structure like this, I think it makes it move lower. And then the question is, if it goes below these lows and goes here, does it then have the ability to reverse? That's what I'm really watching. But I can see it's delivering another drop off here. My dog got the itch today, man. He's making all this noise. So what we can be hunting for, guys, is now we're comfortably out of this trade. We don't care what's going to happen next. Or we're looking for buys. So now we can comfortably look for. First, let's highlight where 930 opening price is, right? So I think it's right here, if I'm not mistaken. So we're less than 30 minutes into the session. Okay. Less than 30 minutes into the session. Um, so there's still a lot of life in the session, right? All we just captured is a nice little move lower. Again, I do see this dropping some more. I can see that. What we're going to now watch for is, are there any SMTs that take place? That's what we can watch for. Watch this push aggressively here. We need to watch, is there any SMTs that take place? And then will it warrant us then take some buys? I'm looking at this right. Looking back at it, this is not even a C4 yet, honestly. I'm going to erase this level actually, guys. I mean, it's holding strong. What time is it? Oh, we'll see how the candle closes. Looking back at this 4 hour, this is I just realized this is unconfirmed C4. I was in this level here. So this could easily just, if it closed, it would have been stronger. But yeah, this actually is unconfirmed. So that level should have not even been that much considered, honestly. Here we are going lower. So I really could stay in that trade. But whatever. Let's realize that's an unconfirmed order block, or C4 as we call it here. So it's probably going to go to the levels I expected, which is down here. And the question is, does it sweep these lows as well? Or does it just hit down here and then reverse? So I really could stay in that trade. And this is why I'm not a computer. If I visualize that, going back in time, this level here was unconfirmed, right? It's not a C4. It's not an order block. Now what we do have here is 1 hour level here. So I'm gonna highlight this one. And we have this down close counter here. So this area could entice longs. Let's go back to that 5 minute framework. So yeah, so you guys can see it's close to the level I expected earlier. Let's see if we get this level here. I definitely closed out early. I ain't gonna front with you guys. This has been another 70 points. That was. And let's go on a 10-second chart, see if it would have hit my stop. Let's just go to that 10-second chart. It came very close. My stop was at 22,002. It would have, I mean, it would have hit it. 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 It was right above here. So slightly went there. But look how I hit the psychological number again, 22,000. Look at that drop off. Beautiful. And when it started coming back down, look at this loot zone, how it was used. All right. Beautifully used, drop price more. Okay. So again, we're watching for SMT. Right now, we already have that. This drop off here that we just saw Nasdaq was not seen on US 30. So we're going to keep watching. Honestly, ideally, I don't want to see this drive much lower. You can start rejecting here. If I was one that just tries to pinpoint highs and lows, this would be a nice entry right here, actually. This would be a nice entry right here. Very close to all these lows. Honestly, this is probably a nice buying opportunity here. Let's buy 3 contracts for a second. I don't even see it going below here. We'll use London lows as protection. I really should just bought down here. It's been bitter, but whatever. We're going to use London lows as protection. Expectations, we can push all the way back above these highs and beyond. Okay. So we had a strong SMT. Look at US 30. You see this drop off here was not seen in US 30. So this lows could have been taken for a nice little buy. Look at your 15-minute chart for a second. These down close candles here. Nice little C4s. Boom. Higher prices, guys. Down close candles, I like these to take price higher because we're bullish on this market. Should have got it right there. It's okay. We're in regardless. Again, everything's being called out to the T in front of you guys live. Demo or not. You gotta see me because market live, right? Live, right? That's what matters. I'm bringing price action right in front of you live. No whole bars. A lot of people cannot do this. Your mentor cannot do this. Trading live in front of you like this. So, and call what the market's gonna do beforehand. Experience. Anyways. Now let's watch this make its way higher. And again, this is too early of a take profit. So I'm gonna really move this to perhaps go to the high end of this today. It could. Perhaps go all the way up here today. And get another 50 points. That 50 points. 50 points from here to here. That's 50 points, right? Nice little 50-point move. That's all we're looking for. 50 points per session. But this can give us more. Question is, where's 930? So we're below 930 opening price. Midnight open came very close to being below that. We didn't. Now we're just pushing. So this can really just gradually, constantly grind higher and higher against the grain. Now we're gonna watch here. That's this position. Into that position. 3 more contracts. Down close candle here. Let's see if this can hold price. See that down close candle? See, this can act as a C4. See if that can hold. Again, our stop loss is still far away from price right now, right? Even if this doesn't hold, we're still looking at that 15-minute level that held price. But right now, ideally, I would like to see if this could hold price and take us higher. So now everything below the C4, I'm looking for inefficiencies. And this is what we had the first one here, right? So I like that level. On the lower time frame, see if we see anything. Start with a 30-second chart here. $15-second chart. Is there anything I like? I like this level here. Ideally, I like to see that hold up price. If it's not, where else do I like? Let's go on the 5-second chart. 10-second first. We also have a level down here. That's probably more appropriate. This level is kind of iffy for me because it's not below the 5-minute C4. So I know there's a lot of lines, but this I'm just watching. I'm watching this level too in case it wants to spike down here. I don't want to see that hold price. This should hold price. If it doesn't, the next level will be here. That's what I'll be watching for. So it was on a 15-second chart instead. Leave it on a 15-second chart. See. Watch this very closely, guys. I mean, second review on the 1 minute chart right now. Leave on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute chart, these highs were taken out on S&P and US 30. I want to see Nasdaq do the same thing. We really need to see that. We need to see these highs get taken, and ideally, this level should get overcome. So. Need some momentum. Let's look at it from a regular trading hour perspective one more time. And these highs are in place. So let's see if we can take that out. Nice little drop off here. People chase short. And mind you, on a regular trading hour perspective, we have not traded here. So electronic trading hours, we traded here. This is daily level. Regular trading, we have not. So we want to see that take place. So we could take something off right here. We could, right? Again, we're talking about 50-point runs. My initial entry rate had a one, but now adjusted because we added positions, right? Here to, so I mean, it's more than 50 points. So here to here is a 50-point run right here. If we can get that. New daily opening gap high. Get above that, nice 70-point run. Above here, 100-point run. So just watch and see what price wants to deliver. Still struggling to get above here, which could lead to a nice little run below here. We'll see if we get a run, maybe a quick snap run and then return higher. But we're struggling to get above here. We've already seen that happen on US 30 and S&P. So Nasdaq needs to pick up the pace. Come on, Nasdaq. Nasdaq is struggling, guys. Stop loss right here. Let's be up there. Really should even come back down to 22,900. We need to see this momentum, guys. I mean, I like how it's building up this illusion of like a nice sell area because a lot of retail traders will see this as an area of interest for sells. So I like how they're kind of building that up. Yeah, kind of like how they're building that up. The question is, are they going to jam it aggressively and just keep going, or are they going to slide over first and then come back for it? But I like how we're building this up. And again, we're also below 9th at opening price, so I think we're in good hands regardless. So I'll just, we accept the risk, we take the trade, accept the risk. It is what it is. Okay. By the way, if you're watching this, and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel, man. It's a free game. Who's giving you a game like this? Who's breaking down the charts, telling you exactly what they see, and probably doing exactly what I'm saying they're going to do? Follow the channel. Just one of those ones that's doing that, right? I'm going to keep doing that. So subscribe to the channel, man. I'm going to go live every day, whether it's on here, the Colossal Trader channel, aka the Bag Snatcher, or you catch me on the Texas Heist channel, which is a group that if you're trying to learn how to trade, be in the community, especially if you're in Texas, you should join our Discord channel. So follow us or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Texas Heist YouTube channel. And on top of that, again, follow this channel, subscribe, like, share with a friend. This is, especially if you're just starting off, like this is, I'm giving you the, sometimes people talk about smart money concepts and it might go over your head. I'm trying to break down the logic, at least how I'm applying it to my trading. And that's an advantage point. That's a super huge advantage. Okay. So again, we're seeing this level build up as like an area of quote unquote a retail logic would be this is resistance. I'm not saying it's not, right? Because it's also within it's nice lose zone, but understand the way I'm looking at it is this has already delivered shorts here. And at 9:30, we just went straight lower. So there's liquidity resting above. And understand a higher time frame, we had this daily level that we hit. Yes, we ran into it. We ran into it pre 9:30 opening. I want to see this run into this daily shaded green area during regular trading hours. So there's a lot of things that's pointing to higher prices. Then we had this beautiful SMT. Look at your US 30 chart. You see, this is what you call SMT. You see that this run here was not reciprocated on US 30. Only Nasdaq found its way lower, and S&P 500, but US 30 not make a lower low. This whole push here was just orchestrated, right? And with the logic that we're bullish, we also use this SMT running into a higher time frame level on the 1 hour chart. That then has led to a rejection. So ideally, we do want to see this eventually start delivering higher prices. And if you look at it from a 1 minute perspective, right? If we can get over this hump, which we just did right now, right? We want to start clearing out these highs as well. So once we clear these highs out, we could take something off the table here. Again, if we get really aggressive, we're taking out these highs right here. So this is our target overall. We have a target here for vaults. All right, this is Texas language. We're trying to do clean heists, clean getaways, 0 casualties. And we have another one right here. I'll crack those vaults. Let's run into those vaults and see what happens. We're ready for price run into those levels. Okay. So we trading now above this level here. Ideally, I don't think it really has. Shouldn't really want to start going lower again. Now we've traded and closed above it. I want to see it just deliver higher. See if we get smooth deliveries higher now. And watch this swing high here again on that 5-minute chart too. It's a nice level. Take something off the table right here. Calling this live, man. I know it's free. People just don't appreciate it free. But this is a game that you should be paying thousands of dollars for. I'll be 100% honest with you. I paid thousands for this, so I'm just getting it for free right now. So you really should appreciate it now it's free. Subscribe to the channel, follow as much as you can, as I'm giving this game for free. So if I'm talking about here, it's light years ahead of any retail boo-boo logic. Straight up. That's just facts. Because I've done it all. I trade that retail boo-boo to full logic. I trade smart money concepts. I know the difference. I even tried to build my own algorithm at one point, which was always profitable, but I just didn't know when to take profit. I had a momentum indicator, RSIs, sold off, oversold, overbought indicator, all that good stuff. But I just didn't know where to take profits. Probably wants to go back and rebuild that, which I don't really have. It was like when I first started trading, 2 years into the journey. I forgot his name, but he was popular at that time. He used indicators and traded for a prop firm, not a known prop firm per se. But yeah, I wish I can go back and see how I built that, and then I'll just add. I'll look at those same indicators, right? Momentum indicator, RSI indicator, all those things. And just look at smart money concepts. And then enter areas I know price should move from. We'll just add extra confirmation, not needed. I wish I never threw. I wish I remember exactly what I use. Just see how price really reacts. Because that indicator, what I built, the system that I built there I was always in profit. I just didn't know when to get out. And I always had a wide stop loss. I was trading like 20, 30 markets. It didn't matter because it's using indicators as my judgment. So I would love to remember what I did. That's why it's good to document what your journey. I love to remember what I did there, just to just to watch how it reacts, and then compare it to smart money. That would probably amplify some shit. Anyways, we don't need any indicators here. Smart money trading. So again, this is a 50-point run from here to here. That's it. This is it. That could be your trade. That's it. We just captured two 50-point runs here. From here to here, 50-point run. Saw me capture some sales from here to what? Right here, 50-point run. That's 100 points for the session. We're done. I can just close this out right here. But look at S&P 500. Man, that 1-minute chart, those highs look good for the take. that. So much liquidity. And now this is an area that could lead to some resistance, right? It's 930 opening price. This could hold off price. Opening prices are stronger or more important than um, retail basis support and resistance. You want to look at the opening price. This is 930 open price. This could hit here and then full on start rejecting. Just so you know, I'm aware of that. But I'm bullish on this market, so ideally I want to see this shoot above it. Ideally, shouldn't want to come back down below. See all these up close candles here? Ideally, I don't want to see start breaking all the way back down lower there. That would not be ideal for price. So at this point, we can move our stop loss. I'm just gonna move it here for now. Price there. Right here. It's cool. Wait, hold on. What happened? With the wrong thing, guys. So now our risk is super minimized, right? Ready to capture 50 points. So aim this starts coming down, I'll just call it a day. Again, I could take something off right here, but I want to see these highs get ran out. I want to see that. Let's look at this from a 1 minute perspective, guys. I mean, these highs, they look enticing to me. I can see us running that out. Look at Nasdaq. I'm look at S&P 500. Look at US 30. Those 1 minute highs. But again, this becomes a little hurdle that price still needs to get over. It's 930 opening price. These levels can act as support resistance. Same way it went lower here, right? This new day opening gap low is red level. You kind of use that support and then ran away. Doesn't want to use it as a resistance. I don't see that, but I'm just calling that out for you guys to understand why you could consider taking some partials right here. Now, with experience, you could expect higher prices. But this level is a nice level where one could take partials or even close out a trade and be happy. Because again, we did get a 50-point run. Let's highlight that. Oh, there you go. Here to here, 50 points. I really want to do the most. I could have added position right here. We're not going to do that. So much as some people be exiting here, this could be another add-on. Because why? We're below 930 opening price. We have not ran out these highs here. Our target is at least here. And we're actually above 22,000. So let's see if we get momentum. So that's good. Look how we hit the 22,000 level and we're rejecting that. So that's good. I want to see us push. And here it should act as the inverse now. We don't want to see price close back below that. I like how it traded in here and then use as inverse entry to then push price higher. Draw some measurements here. Could go to, so 22,000, let's just call it 120. Would be interested too. You just call it 22,100, whatever. A run above here will be interesting. So imagine you could really add it in a position right here as reverse in there. All right, this could be a nice entry if you're waiting for this to get overcome. And notice how once we overcame it here, really. I would just trade it back in, another C4, take off, drop into it again, take off. So now we just want to see these highs get ran out. Patience, patience, patience. Getting some game from this. Like, subscribe, drop an emoji. It's been a minute since I showed this channel love. Colossal Traders back, baby. We back. Never went anywhere. Just wasn't posted on the channel. Was right trying to get this Texas Heist group set up, but we're back. Pushing, guys. We're pushing here. I want to see who's going to run this level here. Getting close to our vaults. Mm-mm-mm. Easy money. Go ahead and tag it now. I like Nasdaq. Simple. That's just it. Come on, Nasdaq. Just do your thing. Do what you do. On the Normandy. And no fit take my energy. Look at Nasdaq, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to buy. I need to sell some. No sell. Take some off the table here. Just took some off the table. Mm-hmm. It's more than 50 points, right? $80 points captured here. So again, these highs should be next. Beautiful, guys. How I mentioned how here just beat the low and we took off C4, took off. I mean, everything called in advance, right? Inverse level here, took off. Now we're making our way to this level here. Let's see if we can at least touch the shaded green area. That's what I would like to see. And then see if we can run these highs. So beautiful. Simple, 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 simple. What you appreciate, appreciate. So 5 minute levels give me some type of resistance there. We barely tapped the vault. So I want to see this push. Now we have a nice little 5 minute loose zone here, and then honestly, if it comes down, right, I'll be watching this area to offer support. So even if it comes down, I would not want to see a close below here. I want to see us push, man. Take out these highs, train to this daily level, and then eventually make our way above here. We're getting ready to partials off the table. It's 2 contracts, nothing crazy. Look at my aura ring. I think that's up nice. I'm just very calm day. That's what my sleep says. Maybe I don't think I wore my aura ring to sleep today. I wanted to see how good I slept. It says today I had 0 minutes of stress. I'm just engaged. Look at my aura ring data. 0 minutes of stress today. It says I'm engaged, which I'm obviously engaged in price. There goes that push, guys. So the question is, do you want to take more off the table? Right? Or you want to wait for it to take more off the table? Why not? Why not? Yeah, I see these highs at Jeopardy. So now, if I hit this level, I told you guys we're gonna hit. This is just beautiful trading. I can just close the charts right now. All right. Called sell and buy. I'm only surprised it's like turns to a crazy bullish day because it's coming off of CPI. We already had a nice little sell off, and then we might see a crazy buy. We might. We could. We really could. If we were to measure, let's just say, I'll pull some measurements here. And I'll take some else off the table. I'll take some more off the table. Let's just say, for sake of argument, let's take a picture of this, by the way. Yeah, this account right here, 114 thou. We like that. Demo balling on you guys. All right, I just like to add that picture. So, anyways, for sake of argument, I already said we can go to 22,125. That's what I can see us going to. Drawing this like this. See that? And above that. Yeah, so 130-ish. I'll just call it 125. I think we can see that today. So let me just draw something like this right there. I'm just gonna let this play out with 3 contracts. Just because. So we'll see if we can get that right. But we've closed out what, half of our position. Someone say, "Why did you do all that?" I don't really care. I mean, I've done my job. I've caught my 50 points lower, 50 points higher. I've caught 100 points. And we also have PM session. And I'll keep on to 10 that. But ideally, I want to catch 50 points per session. I already caught 100 points this session. So I'm more than happy, more than satisfied. The market's like an ocean. It's full of water. You ask yourself, you want to go there with a cup, a teaspoon, a cup, a truck? You decide. And for me, I'm just trying to get 100 points a day, 300 points a week. So right now, where are we at? We are at 250 points. I just need 50 more points. I'm done for the week. Amazing. Now it's kind of weird because what I'm counting it is really based off like it's weird because I'm trying to have one standardized position, meaning like 10 contracts every time. But like saw today, I just used six. I used 10 initially. Then I used 6 for the buys, which honestly I should use 10 for the buys. I would have felt more comfortable using 10 if I got a little bit lower here. I really should have gone a little bit lower here. So I'm really trying to use the math I'm doing is 6,000 a week. Do the math. 10 contracts, 300 points, 6,000 a week. I mean, that's good money. You scale up, still capture the same 300 points, and turn 12,000 a week. So that's just a logic there. But I want my entries, my position size to be standardized. Which most of the time they are. But the reason why I kind of took a lesser of a trade or small positions, because I already caught my 50 points actually on the sell off, right? With 10 contracts or 12. So with the buys, I'm like, well, I don't want to risk what I just made. I already made 50 points, right? So let me just go ahead and do 6 contracts. And we have here. So, anyways, in total, really, if you're looking at today specifically, we've caught more than 100 points. It's like 150 points for the day. Again, this account started at, which I can, let me see if I can show where it started at for today. Account history, where's it at? How you would do this? Account history. So today, where do we start at? So it's the 10th? Oh, 11th. So yeah, we started the day at 2,600. And we are up almost about 1,800, right? Something like that. Up about 1,800. So that's, if you're standardizing and saying, so that's like 90, 90 points captured for the day. If you're trying to standardize and say each trade, or it doesn't count unless it's a full contract size. So essentially, I'm still kind of using dollar amounts to measure if that makes sense. So really ideal, I want to catch $1,000, $1,000 per session. That's the goal. We're at 1,800. So I've done more than enough for the day, or at least for this session. I come back PM session, see if it delivers anything else. But honestly, I'm really good for the day. Especially if my expectations are we're just gonna keep on. I think we're just gonna keep on drifting higher, guys. And I think we get to 22,125. And the question is, do we keep on going higher there? So I'm gonna set an alert here. I might just actually call this one a day, guys. Other stuff, other priorities in the way. And at this point, just need to let the trade run its course. I want to see if I want to move my stop loss any higher. I'm leave stop loss where it's at. All right, guys. So I'm calling for the day. I mean, look, if you got anything from this, like, subscribe, share with a friend. This was a clean masterclass here. Beautifully called, everything to the T. You guys witness it firsthand. It is what it is. It is what the back snatcher does. It's what happens in the Texas sites. This is what the colossal trader does. So years of experience, we're gonna keep on putting the work. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to a mill. So we're gonna get there surely soon. And until next time, talk to you guys later. Back snatcher is out. We did enough. Back snatcher.